eat 5 times a day. You get up, put something in. 2 hours later, put something in. 2 hours later, put something in. It's very important to eat small, high carbohydrate, high protein snacks. I'll give you examples. Simplest example, if you are a bachelor living in a room, chicky. You heard of chicky? I don't know what chicky called it, any other word. It's groundnuts and jaggery. Chicky. Okay, if they don't know, if they don't know what is chicky, somebody buy chicky and show them. Chicky is one of the best snacks. Brush your teeth after that, you may get bad teeth after. Chicky is a good snack. Milk and eggs. These 3 are small standard snacks that you can eat. Biscuits is not snacks. If you eat biscuits, I give you guarantee you will be slower by 20%. I repeat, if you eat biscuits, you will be slower as a player by 20%. Biscuits do not fuel a player. The only biscuit I recommend to my athlete is Britannia has a biscuit called Ragi biscuit. There is a Ragi biscuit. I recommend the Ragi biscuit to players. Ragi and oatmeal are the only 2 biscuits I recommend. The glucose, Parle-G and all, वो तो Fiat और Ambassador के लिए है. अब Fiat Ambassador है या Ferrari Mercedes Benz है. Please think of this as biscuits are not designed. Biscuits are designed as a pleasure food. Anybody in this room who is related to fitness, who is related to the human body and performance, biscuits don't work. Eat 5 times a day. That's the first mantra. As a player, do a dietary recall. What did you eat? What did you eat? What did you eat? What did you eat? You didn't do anything of this. Lack of calories is there in the performance system. Okay? Rule number 2. Yeah.
What about a fruit? Would a fruit help?
Good question. Good question. Will a fruit help? Yes, a fruit will help. In a weight loss case, if I want the player to lose weight, then I will give a fruit like an apple or pineapple because it's a negative calorie fruit. It robs the body of calories. But if it's a player like him who needs the energy and bulk up and everything, then I would give him banana. I would give him papaya. I would give him mango. Mango season is coming around. So you can eat that. Okay, so I go for the high fat. A fruit is a snack. A fruit is an excellent snack. In fact, football players, if you can carry banana, guava, chiku, these are good. Preferably, if you're eating, don't eat like a full banana at one shot. So you're practicing, eat quarter banana, keep it in, have a sip of water, go practice. After half an hour, come back again, have another quarter banana, have a sip of coconut water, go back and run. So they need to keep eating on the go. Okay? Rule 2. One portion of, I'm sorry, I put this on a time this thing, so it keeps me in sync. Rule 2. 1, 2, 3. 1 portion of fat, 2 portion of protein, 3 portion of carbohydrate. The reason I'd like to think I'm very successful in sports nutrition is because when you come to me as an athlete, I will do the maths calculation that this much of rice, this much of chicken, this much of oil it needs to be cooked in. Very exact. That delivers performance. So whenever you're eating, I know it's very difficult. You're not at that stage today to get to the level where you can have a sports nutritionist tell you everything. But when you go out, this guy should be the least one. Batata vada is for taxi drivers, not football players, not trainers, not somebody doing things. So all your pakoras, batata vajas, bhujiyas, all. Then it is what? It is 3 ratio fat, 0 protein, 1 carbohydrate. That is not a food which will fuel your Ferrari. It is like you're taking your Ferrari and putting kerosene inside. Rule 3. What am I going to be doing for the next 3 hours of my life? What are you going to be doing for the next 3 hours? Listening to me. Correct? In such a scenario, resting, sitting down, you can eat a good meal. Suppose you're going to play football at 12 o'clock. Can you have a chicken biryani right now? No. Your meal should be at least 3 hours before a serious training. After that, you can have small meals, a glass of milk, egg, ragi biscuits, 2 or 3. Those digest fast. You don't want food in your stomach as a player. Unless you're doing a bulking program. So for the trainers, if somebody is doing bulking, that is the only time we allow people to eat during training so that they can get more calories. And again, the choice of foods would be foods that will not cause you to vomit. Okay? Rule 4. Negative and positive calorie periods for fat burning and muscle gain. This is very, very technical. In fact, the principle of core nutrition is based on this. When the athlete comes to us, let's say July to September is off season. You're sitting at home, relaxing, playing little fitness 1 or 2 hours a day. That time, we will either look for fat burning or muscle gain. So bulking up. During season, you should never look at losing weight or gaining weight. Why? During season, you should never look at gaining weight or losing weight. What could be the reason? I gain weight during season. What happens? My performance decreases. I lose weight during season. What happens? Performance decreases. So during season, tape measure around your thigh, your body weight should be maintained. You can't afford to lose weight. Okay? Do you have a weighing scale here? Yeah? No, not here. But in the facility there is a weighing scale. So please allow the weighing players once a week. Go to walking tall. Go inside the college gym. Stand on the weighing scale. My weight's the same? Yes, good. My weight's not the same, it's dropping. I need to do something about it. Rule 5, supplement. I'm a huge believer of supplements. The reason being is breakfast, nothing. Lunch, nothing. Lunch. Okay? In India, I find it very difficult for players to have fruits and vegetables. Salad kuch nahi hai, fruit kuch nahi hai, nothing is there. Okay. If this is 60 minutes of practice, the first 50,000 rupee tip I will give you. Why is it 50,000 rupees? Because hopefully one day your salary will be 50,000 rupees per day. And what is that tip? That tip is that you have 120 minutes for recovery. How much is 120 minutes? 2 hours. That means as soon as you finish workout, as soon as you finish game, as soon as you finish exercise, you have only 120 minutes to put that high protein, high carbohydrate snack into your body. I see a lot of players, they'll finish a game, they'll go eat one banana, drink some water, then they'll go to the bus. The bus has gone to Pator, players from Panjim, reaches Panjim 1.5 hours later, then goes home, has a shower. By the time he sits down and eats something, it's 2.5 hours later. That food takes 3 hours to digest. So 5 hours later, the food is coming to the muscle. Muscle says, get lost. Get lost. I want nutrition here. How long do you think it takes for one egg to digest? Less. Little more. Little less than an hour. About 45 minutes. 45 minutes, one egg takes to digest. Milk is around half an hour. So if I have an egg, if I have let's say 2 eggs and a glass of milk, by the time you here have it, it recovers. What I see people doing? Chai, tea, coffee, patata vada, samosa. I'm like, dude, you're playing with 7,000 rupee, 20,000 rupee football shoes, and patata vada, samosa. You can have bread, you can have potato. It's not an issue. My question is, where is your protein? Where is the milk? So I will tell you, do milk. Okay, if you can't have milk, अगर पेट में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है खराब होते हैं जब दूध पीता है तो लस्सी ले लो, कर्ड ले लो. Okay, so take a container of curd, take 1 or 2 eggs as soon as you finish playing or training, and take one batata vada with farm, no problem. But try and eat everything here. This is the most important thing. I will show you the medical team. There is half a dozen studies done And when they are given high protein foods here, the muscle recovers fastest in the 120 minutes, which means you can prevent the muscle fiber from getting injured. That's most important. Before workout, 15 minutes before workout, you can drink at least 250 ml of water. Please remain hydrated. Thirst comes 1 hour after dehydration. Anyone feeling thirsty? Anyone feeling thirsty? Yeah. Now you have been dehydrated 1 hour before. All the players, memorize this statement. Thirst in Hindi is what?
Yes.
Pyas comes 1 hour after dehydration. I don't know what is dehydration in Hindi. Sukapar. Hindi is pretty bad. But only in Goa I can speak Hindi because everyone says, okay, this is how everyone speaks Hindi. But the rest of India I get my legs pulled. Alright, please remember, coaches, kick your players to hydrate. Thirst comes 1 hour after dehydration. That means if you're thirsty, gone. You have dehydrated 1 hour ago. Please develop the habit.